Thank you so much, gents, and a good morning indeed when we get to find out what it is that you 100% decide on when it comes to your clothing. For now, though, from clothing to sneakers, my friend, let me tell you a very big fact. In South Africa, the podcast space is growing so much that it is actually suspected that by 2027, there'll be 5 million listeners when it comes to podcasts all around the country. And this is why we love the fact that they are growing. And one such podcast that is out in the world is the Klean podcast, hosted by Kgabo, as well as Tshepo, Mphela. And today we get to meet these gents who are not just partners in crime when it comes to podcasting, but they're also partners in crime when it comes to business because they own their own sneaker cleaning service. Everyone, let's give them a feel-good welcome, please.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, how are you?
Just bright and early, man.
Yeah,
Fresh.
yeah. Fresh, just like your sneakers. I like it.
Keep it clean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You guys are looking clean indeed. But gents, let's get right into it because I feel like, it's so lovely to be able to see when partnerships grow into so many different spaces, So yes, you're doing the podcast, but let's talk about your business as well in terms of you and your sneaker cleaning service. How does this all come about and where did it all begin for you guys and who does what exactly?
All right, so Tlhako is our sneaker laundering company. We started that out of the desperation of obviously being so sensitive about who's taking care of our sneakers when we need them to be refreshed. So you got sensitive materials like suede, and you don't want to just put that in anybody's hands.
Yeah.
So we started that just before COVID. And it stopped, obviously, because during the COVID period, nobody's walking around in sneakers, but we're slowly now picking it back up. And there was a big demand in terms of getting people's sneakers fresh. Yeah.
I know that pain of giving it to Sisi and then it just goes wrong.
And then they put it on the roof.
My brother, it comes back yellow. It's very terrible after you spend so much money and worked hard. But I love the fact that you guys saw that need and now you filled it. But I love the fact that as well, it's led to the Klean podcast. Let's talk about it. When did you guys start the podcast and why did you feel like it was a need?
So the podcast itself is conversations we've been having with each other and also with other kind of sneaker collectors like ourselves.
Yeah.
And we kind of felt there was a time to kind of revive the sneaker community and all of us kind of sharing our stories of why we are into sneakers like we are. And so what we kind of do on the show, we speak about what we love and then our guests also then speak about the stories behind their collections. And we have some great episodes coming up. So
I love that. And what do you hope that the listeners are going to take from your guys' podcast?
So the most important thing is that let's form this community. Let's start building it brick by brick. And then after that, let's exchange. Where can we get the latest drops? Where's the best sneakers coming from? Who's got the best collection? I mean, it's a whole conversation, right? So let's form it. Let's get the community going and let's keep the sneakers clean, man.
And who's selling fakes? Please, you must tell us because I don't know how to buy sneakers.
We don't roll with people that...
But that's what I'm saying.
When you're in doubt, please just ask us. We'll let you know.
Thank you.
There is...
And we're going to highlight, obviously, where to detect and where to, make sure that, on our podcast, we make sure that, what are those? We need to make sure that people understand fakes, what's real or not.
Not what are those? That's so funny. But just let's talk about the sneaker culture as a whole. It's evolved so much over the last couple of years, couple of decades even. It being rooted in sports and hip-hop. How has it really changed? And how is it, in terms of today?
So, I mean, sneakers is an everyday business, I don't even have a pair of formal shoes now. It's just about how I feel on the day and what color to go for in terms of my outfits, right?
Yeah.
So, each and every day we're going about it, discovering what works and what doesn't. And it's about being comfortable at the end of the day too, right?
Yeah. I hear you. For me, I never used to wear sneakers until I started working on this show. I'm always in heels. So I need sneakers when I go anywhere else. Not what are those? Get out of here. This is my job.
Yeah, I think it's opportunity for street culture to make a strong comeback and you kind of lead with what the sneakers are. I mean, what's popular right now is it's almost retro sneakers that are from the late 90s and early 2000s.
Yes.
That's what's now popular in the street now. So, I think sneaker culture is really strong and it's back.
It's beautiful as well to see. And of course, like we said, it led to your podcast. Let's talk about that in terms of what you guys really enjoy about podcasting. What do you get out of it? And what have you really learned from each other?
Well, the freedom, obviously, to just, talk about all brands and we obviously can't shy. on that platform, we don't shy away from naming brands and stuff like that. So we get to explore, like, what are people wearing?
Yeah.
What's the latest trends? But also we get to, like, it's a mixed bag of culture, you know, we get to dabble a little bit into the music space, and also into the fitness lifestyle space. You know, there's so much to speak around, you know, so that's what I've discovered.
Yes, because, you know, some of the sneakers we do collect have a functional purpose, right?
Yeah.
Because I play basketball, he plays football. And so then we kind of do those kind of reviews and talk about that too. And so our guests range from people that collect just for their look and feel,
like
and some
me.
people that then use them for actual what's fit for
Recreation.
purpose. So yeah.
Yes, I love that. Yeah, you guys play sports, I play the lotto. But
Have you won anything yet?
No, please don't ask me, thank you. The identities must be hidden. Thank you very much. But gents, let's talk long-term goals. What do you guys hope that you 100% just really want to get into when we talk about you and this podcast? What are the long-term goals?
Long term, let's build this community brick by brick, sneaker by sneaker. And let's see where it takes us, man. Always make sure that you keep your sneakers fresh. Let's see how many feet we can touch in terms of our laundry business.
Yeah.
You know?
Nice.
Yeah.
So we're currently just in Gauteng, but what we want to do eventually is then have a footprint all across the country. And we do have some people that have kind of commented on from Kenya and Namibia. So who knows, right? So we want to grow it as much as possible.
I like that, a footprint.
Yeah.
Very nice, very
Hey.
nice. I see you guys. Let's talk about your collection before I let you guys go. Your guys' collection. Why are you both like, what, are you scared to tell us?
Because, you know, it sometimes sounds like a reckless amount of sneakers that we got, you know. So sometimes.
How many do you have and how much is it all together?
So I'll let Tshepo start with that one.
Please, can you tell me?
I currently can't park my cars in the garage anymore.
Yes.
It's turned into a shoe club.
That is hilarious. So the cars must sleep outside.
So
The sneakers must be inside. Okay, so what's the most expensive sneaker you guys own?
So I've kept my purchase prices at about 2005 so that I can get a long collection. So I'm sitting on about
Really?
like now one pair of type of sneakers in different shades. I've got about 65 of those.
What on earth? Okay, so, Mr. I know you haven't kept yours. How much is your most expensive pair?
These are rookie numbers. 65.
Yeah,
65 is
Light.
called a Tuesday. So no. Yeah. So mine is a bit wider and
Yes.
a bit longer in the ears. So
two bathtubs.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Tell us very quickly. We're running out of time. Very quickly,
the
Tshepo.
most expensive is probably in a couple of tens of thousands. So yeah.
Wait, what is tens of thousands?
Maybe
30,000.
30.
You're about to say 50. Ha! This man. Okay, I need to leave now. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you for
Because
having
I'm
us.
jealous. Thank you guys so much. And congratulations on your podcast and your amazing business.
Awesome.
Thank you
for having me.
guys.
Thanks.
Of course. The gents are doing it for themselves and they're absolutely killing it. It is the Clean Pair podcast. And of course, they're all things sneakers because they also look after your sneakers. You know what I mean? But my friends, it's so good to be with you. We're still going to be doing so much here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. However, for now, I want to check in on my handsome Graham there in Cape TZ Sheezy. Graham, are you still good, my love?